Are we back with another episode of ChiLLin WiT, episode 118, and I'm chilling with another cast member of the. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the web series Scandalous Tales, but it's a local web series shot here in the city, and it's about the LGBTQ, the letter gang, the letter community, the alphabet community. And I got one of the stars of the show. She plays Chantell, but I'm going to let her introduce herself. Give it up for Chantell from Scandalous Tales.
Hi, my name is Makya. Some people know me as Queen of the Gays, and most people know me as Queen of the Gays. I'm actually the only female in gay families here in Oklahoma and in Texas that has like a real vagina. So they know me as
Queen of the Gays.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes, Queen of the Gays.
How did that start? I know there's a story behind that title.
Okay, so when I came back from college, I had met like a group of friends. They were there's a few names. There's the Isdales, the Davenports, the Bankheads, the Giorgiomanis, and it's like a really big gay family.
Okay, because you're not from Oklahoma originally, right?
I was actually born in Cobb County, but I'm an Oklahomian. I've been here forever. So technically, I am an Oklahomian. Came back from college, met these group of wonderful men.
Okay.
They started gay families due to a lot of times when people, especially gay males, come out to their families, they're not really accepted by their family members. So they started their own gay family.
Okay.
A lot of times they didn't really hang out with a lot of women. You know, it's really hard to be a woman in the gay family.
Okay.
So they usually didn't hang around with girls because a lot of times they feel like girls are really messy, so they stay away from girls. Well, apparently, as anybody, if you know me personally, my personality is freaking amazing. I get along with just about everybody.
Chantell don't.
Yeah, Chantell definitely doesn't. Chantell doesn't at all. That's like Beyonce has Beyonce, and then she has Sasha Fierce.
And it's funny because like I know people that behave just like my best friend. You remind me of my best friend so much. I'm like, oh my god. And when I told her about the show, like she was like, that is not me. But I was like, dude, you act just like her. Like the whole my favorite Chantell scene was when you and Robin was at the market. And that girl was looking at Robin, and you flipped fast and real quick. And that was the first episode. I was like, oh shit, yeah. This bitch is crazy. What the fuck is wrong with her?
The weirdest thing is that I've always kind of had like that little part in me, and it actually was. I originally, I read words for it to be Nia.
Okay.
That's originally who I read words for.
Okay.
And so, Brandy, which is, she's a woman who throws a lot of parties in our gay community. She was like, she read the script and she was like, I really don't think that's for you. And Brandy's been knowing me since I was like a kid.
Okay.
So she was like, I really don't think that's for you. I want you to read this. And so I ended up reading it. And then that's when she, gave me to Alex and was like, hey, this is her, blah, blah, blah. This is Makya. Because I didn't know Alex when I first met her.
Okay.
I had seen her in, the clubs and the parties and stuff. But me and Alex weren't close when we first met. When
so who brought Scandalous Tales to you in the first place?
Brandy was the one who reached out to me about Scandalous Tales.
Okay.
So, once she figured that I was the perfect person for Chantell, she took me to Alex. Alex was like, okay, well, I want you to read your lines. I read the lines down to Alex. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Alex fell in love with me right then and there. And actually, Alex has been like one of my best friends since.
Oh yeah, shout out to Alex
started.
if she's watching. Alex is dope as fuck.
That's my baby. But I think she actually did really fall in love with me, and she ended up calling me back saying, hey, I want you to play Chantell, blase, blase. So I was like, okay, cool, hell yeah.
And you know what? I gotta admit, man, like, I wasn't expecting them sex scenes to be as vivid as they was. And I'm like, nigga, I'm like watching this shit in broad daylight. I'm driving down the street like, oh shit, nigga, I gotta pull over.
We can't even.
Nigga,
oh gosh,
I'm like, nigga, these like does YouTube know you doing that shit?
I really don't think, to be honest. Okay, so
I know they can show
my sex scene was not, to me. My sex scene was not the sexiest. It was. Oh my gosh, no, it wasn't. So,
hey, leave that if you want to.
Well, I mean, I had a lot of criticism on YouTube. And like I was explaining like before when I first kind of like got out into the gay community and stuff, and I became queen of the gays and was around a lot of gay men who their ego was like really big. Like they knew they was the shit. Yeah. And they transformed me into this bitch that just knew she was the shit. I ain't never been able to back it down no more. Like my ego is big. For a plus size woman, I believe that I am fucking gorgeous.
Hell yeah. Hey.
So like when it came to like the criticism and stuff that I was reading on YouTube, that shit kind of hurt, man. That shit kind of hurt. I was like, what the fuck?
Look, everybody gonna have something to say. Yeah, everybody gonna have something to say, but fuck them niggas. This is straight like it's like noise. You gotta tune that shit out and just listen to motherfuckers. It's just like this right. Like I love it.
Oh well, thank you.
I want y'all to succeed and the shit blow up and become on fucking Cinemax.
Oh yeah.
Right. The Showtime, nighttime. Showtime after parks and shit.
You remember back in the day when you would be watching dry porn and you had to keep the cartoons on the other side. So when your parents opened up the door, you could be like, quick,
reverse channel button.
Like what you in here doing? Now I'm watching cartoons.
Count chicken.
Right.
But shit, man, I think it's dope. I was a big supporter of the show when I found out about it. And I just happened by it on Facebook, I believe. I happened by a page on Facebook. I'm like, what is this shit? And I started watching the show on YouTube. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here. We got some shit in the city. So, like, I'm all for it because it's in my city. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for supporting what's going down in the city. So, and this is like the only thing we got going on like this. So, this is like mad. This is like, y'all doing some historic shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely I feel it. I definitely do feel it to a certain extent. I do. We get more love from other people who are in different states.
That's cool.
I feel like Oklahoma could be a lot better. It is so many people here. The love could be just, a little bit more. Oklahoma, get your shit together.
Right. You know what I mean? But what you gonna do?
Yeah, you can't pick and choose, but hey, it is what it is. But your famous sex scene that you say you like,
hey man,
I was so okay. So this is what happened. Okay, so you know Sasha, the light skinned girl that dated Nia, or that was with Nia.
Yeah.
So we filmed the actual sex scene at my dad's house. We filmed it at my dad's house.
Okay.
And
it's not awkward at all.
Right.
It's not awkward at all.
My dad was like, ain't nobody gonna be in my bed, like blah blah blah. So it was originally supposed to be in the bed. We moved it to the shower. We definitely did. Not only that night we were filming multiple scenes. So we had the sex scene, the kitchen scene where I slammed the knife into the cutting board. Right. We had that one. And then I think it was like a third one, but I'm not sure. But so, everything is really hectic. Sasha is actually doing my makeup while, everybody is getting ready. And so Alex is like, well, that's when my dad made the comment, y'all not gonna be in my bed.
He's there?
Yes, my dad was actually there.
What the fuck? Like, Dad, Dad, get the fuck out, B. Like, I'm trying to, you gotta go, fam.
So when the sex scene actually started, he went and locked himself in his room.
No, nigga, you gotta leave the house, man. Like, go to the store. Like, go to Walmart or something, nigga.
My dad wanted to make sure that nothing happened to his house. He had just bought this house. So it was a whole bunch of us. We was in his house, so he just wanted to make sure.
What do you think y'all was gonna do? Sacrifice a goat or something like that? I'm
not sure what he thought we was gonna do, but So, well, him and Alex was like discussing like what all rooms needed to be done because she was setting up cameras and lights.
Right.
So
What is it? I was gonna say.
So she told my dad, she was like, "We're gonna need your room." And he was like, "What for?" And she was like, "Well, we need a bed." And he was like, "What for?" And so she kind of tried to explain it to him, and he was like, nope. Y'all, nope, nobody's getting in my bed. I don't give a damn. That's my daughter, but y'all not gonna be in my bed. So boom, I'm in there getting my makeup done, and Alex comes and she's like, "Look, your dad's not okay with y'all being in his bed, blah blah," which is understandable.
Y'all wasn't really fucking.
Nah,
I mean,
still kind of weird.
I mean, I guess
still kind of weird. So she was like, "Well, I think it was Ashley that was like, well, just move it to the shower." And I was like, "Oh shit." And the thing was that I didn't really know Delane. You know, Delane, the girl that plays Robin. I really didn't know her. We had been together a few times.
You mentioned that in that other podcast, the episode you did. You was like, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't really know this girl. All I knew is that I was getting ready to have to like kiss on somebody that I didn't know. So it kind of tripped me out a little bit.
I mean, you know, that wouldn't be no problem for me.
Oh, I was still kind of shocked. No, and even then, my wife was actually there.
Oh, word?
Yeah, she actually was there a lot of times, especially when it had stuff to do with that kind of thing. She was definitely there through like the whole thing.
Right.
So that was another weird thing. My wife is there, my dad is there. But so Sasha's doing my makeup, and I remember going to like I don't know who went to the liquor store. I don't remember if it was Alex or if it was my daddy that went to the liquor store. Somebody went to the liquor store, and I remember sitting there getting my makeup done by Sasha, and I was throwing tequila shots. I'm talking about wow. Like, right, I'm talking about I ain't drunk. Like, by that time, I'm feeling myself.
Okay.
So, I don't know what happened, but after the makeup and shit was done, and then, like, we did the kitchen scene. And
you have to do the argument scene first.
Yeah,
that's not awkward at all. Like we fighting, and I gotta go pretend like okay.
Yeah. So
let's do the fuck scene first.
Well, no, because it was in the shower and it would have wet my hair. So then when we did the arguing scene, my hair probably would have been poofy or whatever. But so we did the kitchen scene first, and that's when I realized that I was drunk because I didn't have to redo my lines. Like, we didn't have to be like, cut, and I had to redo my lines. I didn't have to do none of that. Like, literally just went through the whole thing. Didn't have to redo nothing.
That's an actress for you. That's an alcohol.
I remember taking the knife and slamming it on the counter in the cutting board, and the knife stood up and didn't move. And I was like, ooh, shit.
Couldn't do that shit again if I tried.
That's when I realized that I was maybe like a little bit tipsy. I was like, you know what?
I feel a little bit too real. These feelings is getting a little bit too real.
Right.
I need to go cry in the car.
Right. Literally. Right.
Like, give me a minute, guys.
Right. and I was really angry too.
You brought up some real feelings and shit.
Like, I'm not even mistaken. I think I ad-libbed at some point. Like, I added extra stuff that was never in the actual script. But shout out to Alex, because that was one thing that I loved about her, is that she kind of gave me that inch to be just a tad bit crazy, but she knew that I could bring more to the table, so she let me add in extra shit.
Okay, she let you kind of like be you a little bit.
Yeah, she
put your
definitely did.
little thing on the end. Yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it definitely is her fault. I tapped in more to my crazy. Like, that's when I realized that Chantell is my Sasha Fierce. Like, that's my alter ego.
Where's this crazy lady been this whole time? Like, I ain't never been like this before.
Got to let a little bit off the chest. And
Right.
and like, ooh, I feel better.
Right, repressed anger and shit. Like, what? But, I mean, after the whole kitchen scene, you know, we ended up doing the shower scene. And the crazy thing is that, I don't want it. So,
tapping out already, buddy? What the fuck?
I need to take a break.
You must have been smoking all day. Okay, well, I have two, but I'm finna light another blunt, and
that's
I'm gonna pass it to you, and you're not gonna puss out.
Oh, Lord.
No weed.
So, I was drunk. By the time we got to the shower scene, I was drunk. Delane was drunk. Like, And a few of our cast members had drinks too.
Yeah, a bunch of, you know what? They made sure they had the liquor ready when I interviewed them, but they made sure they had the drinks was ready. I'm like, you alcoholic motherfucker. But then when I said I was going outside to hit the blunt, like 4 or 5 of them following me outside. So I'm like, okay, some of my people are here.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, some of us do smoke. So I didn't smoke in the beginning. I was like a sometime smoke, but then I realized like if you smoke like a sativa in the morning time, like I'm good to go. I can't smoke no hybrid or no indica in the middle of the day. It just fucks me up, and I just be like,
I mean,
I can't do it.
Me personally, I kind of smoke whatever I want, whenever I want. But if I had to choose between the two, I would probably smoke indica because my brain is constantly going all the time anyway. So the indica kind of mellows me out and kind of like, you know, makes everything make sense. Because I'm a true Gemini at heart. My mind is just constantly like, all the time. So
I definitely had to take a... Indica was always the shit that, hybrids is like my shit. That's what I can deal with. Indica, that'll help me sleep. Hybrid, I might be able to smoke that around like 7, 8 o'clock and really be good, but I'm not ready to go to sleep.
Like, I can smoke an indica and still go about my day.
I can't. No. Nope. I'm dead.
Like,
I'm dead to the world.
I mean, as long as my day is playing video games and eating. Now, I went to work. I went to work on like an indica high, so it's like whatever. Nope. I'm solid, dude.
I tried that shit. Couldn't do it. I was very slow responsive. Customers was looking at me like, "What is wrong with you, lady? Like, are you gonna bring my alcohol up? Like, what are you gonna do?" I'm getting my life together.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out right now, buddy.
Tried not to let my bosses know that I've had work.
You feel like they want to give people that actual message, and you call somebody like message 440 the subscriber user. Real like I'm high as shit right now, bro.
Definitely.
I cannot function at all. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
But I don't smoke. I don't usually smoke weed in the daytime. But ever since I started getting into more sativa like brands, it's been a little bit easier. Like I couldn't do that shit before.
I smoke weed all the time, daytime, nighttime.
See, I can go days without smoking.
No,
I can go days without smoking.
I refuse to go days without smoking. Like I have no reason not to. And as soon as I actually like get further in this comedy shit, I want to be paid to do this shit. I'm trying to get sponsored by like some fucking marijuana company. If you're watching.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If they watching.
That
Showtime, HBO, Netflix, Hulu, somebody got that.
I definitely got you on that one.
Somebody got that. So what y'all think about this corona shit, man? Have y'all been affected at all?
Oh my god.
The Facebook post alone.
For one, I think
amazing.
For one. Yeah, she work at a hospital.
Okay.
I wash my hands constantly. I go in that bathroom every time I get done pushing a dirty linen basket. I go in the bathroom and I wash my hands. I don't care what it is.
Like, you got to be more careful.
Yeah.
And I keep hand sanitizer on.
I don't understand it at all because, really, to be honest, I mean, you didn't have like RNs. You didn't have RNs like literally pull out they book that they got while they was in school, and you see the fucking virus right there in the textbook. Like, this shit has always been here. But what I think how this shit started is motherfuckers forgot to wash their hands.
Yeah. It got big like this because motherfuckers forgot to wash their hands. They stopped washing their fucking hands.
Or go to the bathroom and I wash your
hands. You go to the bathroom, you got shit on your hands, like
walk out.
You just got shit everywhere. Like, no. And I think that's definitely how it first started, was people forgot to wash their goddamn hands and wash their ass. So, because I mean, of course, it's gotta be wash your ass too, because they done bought up all the goddamn tissue.
Yeah, and it's weird that people have brought up all these products and shit like it's gonna be like. I mean, I understand trade is a little bit hindered because of the viruses, but people, come on, really?
Right.
Like, motherfuckers is like buying up tissue and sanitizer, like this shit going out of style. I'm like, yo.
That's how you can tell who don't really wash their hands.
I'm tripping.
Man, all the paper towels gone.
Right. Because if anybody knows, if you wash your hands and you wash your ass on the daily, you know how to keep yourself from getting a virus, even when a virus isn't even out there.
Right.
Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your hands.
Like, it's not that hard to wash your hands.
I mean, this whole social distancing thing is actually, I mean, it would help if people actually, you know, did what you're supposed to do. Like, I wish my job would let me stay at home, but no, they won't let us. So. But I still got to be around people, unfortunately. But
being around people will make your immune system better.
Think so?
Yep, it does.
So, you know, you think we gonna be at heavy quarantine? If
they put us in heavy quarantine, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right off the rip. I am a social butterfly. That's how I've always been.
Can't be by yourself.
Y'all know how to. No, absolutely not. No. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's why I've been up her ass lately. Well, no, not really, because I'm out. No.
It's been bad. I've been at home with my fucking kids, too. It's horrible. I'm a shooter.
Lord.
If anybody wants some kids.
My kid stays in his room playing a game. He don't even come out and bother me. I usually go in there and bother him.
No, I got girls, man. They like to fuck me. Tanisha B, I am high as hell. Thank you for noticing. I'm trying to get my kids high too, but she acting like
I think I am, and then I keep eating this dip, this weed infused dip that you got.
But it's all good though. But
you live here with the lady that makes it.
It's okay. Whatever. It's all good. Enjoy. This is me being hospitable.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Tell your friends about
Me
it.
too.
So how much she charged to make this dip?
When she comes back out, you got to ask her.
Okay, I will, cause honey, you know what I would do? I would put this shit right on the table for my mama. Put some veggies and shit right that motherfucker.
Her mama eat it.
She's like, oh my god,
It's so good.
Yes.
She was taking out for like 8 hours. That shit was so good.
Right.
What
But
happened to the day?
right. What? I think I was.
So, if you had to be quarantined with somebody, who would you be quarantined with? And why?
Can it be a famous person?
It don't matter, anybody. Who you want to be quarantined with?
Shit.
Don't say it yourself. He already got it. So you defeat the whole purpose.
That's Uncle Eldris. Damn.
I see you, Tanisha, stoning out.
I don't really know if I can really put this out on Facebook.
Nah, fuck that. Say it. Say it.
It would have to be somebody who. Say
fucking name.
I'm trying to figure out who got the biggest house right now. The famous person who got the biggest house right now.
Ooh.
That would let us do a lot of shit in it and not give us a pep talk about our bad decisions.
I don't know, man. If I was to be quarantined with somebody, it'd be somebody I'd want to have a relationship with. Like, we fucking. We locked up. We gonna be fucking. Of course. So.
I mean, unfortunately, I'm single right now, so.
I mean, so you got, like, you know, you can pick whoever. And can't nobody get mad. Like, I'm single.
It would have to be like somebody, it's a big ass house where people party. It's alcohol, weed, drugs, like.
I see you trying to be discreet on, like, you ain't trying to name a specific name. You don't want to fuck
Chris
up
Brown, shit, fuck it.
Ugh, that's nasty.
Probably Chris Brown. Because I know that nigga would party his house out. That nigga don't want to be alone. Chris Brown would not want to be alone. I'm inviting all my friends. And we're going to be doing all types of stuff.
He got purple hair, nigga.
He got purple. I said him because he party. I don't know.
Purple hair, nigga.
I ain't like Chris Brown since
purple hair, nigga.
No, not the purple hair nigga.
Party, they'll be like, hey, who's that nigga with purple hair though? Ah, that's Chris.
I ain't like Chris Brown since he first came out. I mean, shit, that's still my nigga, but I mean, I wouldn't give it up to him. No.
So
yeah.
you gonna just be going home?
I would just go there because I know his house will be a party house.
Like, I'm really not. I mean, I guess that's cool. If you want to party the whole quarantine,
Exactly.
Quarantine is 2 weeks. But after the third day, I'm done partying. Like, fuck that. Y'all niggas need to sit down so they'll be quiet. Everybody shut the fuck up. I mean, we can only listen to Yell 3 times, so many times. We can only listen to his music so much.
Shit, I really don't know because I think with this whole quarantine thing, because how I'm looking at it right now, it's like right now I'm not giving a fuck. Like the day before yesterday, I was on live and I chased the sunset the day before yesterday.
Really?
Motherfuckers is at home. They don't want to be out and about. I don't have time for it. Bitch, I'm still gonna live my best life because you know at the end of the day, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And so definitely, bitch, at my funeral, I'm gonna want them to be like, this bitch lived a great life. Yes, I did.
I always said.
Not she died in the fucking quarantine and didn't have no fun.
I always said when I die, instead of like R.I.P. t-shirts, I want R.I.P. panties.
That R.I.P. panties.
R.I.P. panties with my face on the front of the panties. I wore the panties with my face. With my face like this. Let's do that. I don't want no t-shirts. R.I.P. panties.
R.I.P. panties.
I want to rest in the pussy.
That was a good one. But no, I'm not taking this quarantine at all to heart. I can't do it for what?
I mean, I'll be bad if I can't get out about some weed.
I survived the Ebola, the swine, the bird flu, and the actual flu. I got the flu last year and still drove 12 hours to Colorado to smoke some weed.
Oh shit, you be alright.
Had the whole flu.
I mean,
Can't
Oklahoma
breathe.
had his first death like a couple days ago. So I think we'll
No, you shouldn't have. We're gonna drink that one tonight. Yeah.
I think we'll be
You gonna
alright.
spend the night?
I'm gonna be a hoe.
I got dick. I got plans. What about that? Is that what they call it? What? Yeah, oh,
Your
hey.
mom
What?
cup is hot.
Oh, it's a heater right there.
That's why I moved the bottle. You know, fuck that quarantine. And even then, if a motherfucker tell me I can't do some shit, and they was to bring in the National Guard, like, nigga, I'm a whole American citizen. Fuck you talking about? You gonna tell me when I can't leave my house?
Right. So, in other news, let's get to know you a little bit more. I'm finna fuck with you a little bit, okay?
Oh Lord.
So, you're an actress, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
If you could go anywhere and do anything, actress or movie-wise, what would it be? Like, what's your dream? What do you want to do with this power that you have?
That is a good question.
Really?
That is a really good
You never
question.
thought of an end game?
I mean, no. I have plenty of times.
Like for me, I'd like to host an award show. I think that'd be dope as fuck for me. I'd also like to turn my podcast here into an OKC Live late night talk show, like on some, Jimmy Kimmel,
Okay.
Tonight Show type shit, to where we have like a live audience, and I have people like yourself, and actually, other stars that we also see on TV will come to the city as well. That's what I would like to do with this. So, what about you?
She said,
He's like, and yes, Tanisha, the dip got weed in it. It is fully infused. And I haven't had any.
So I think that. So I realize that acting, I've always been like really outgoing. Personality's just always been high. I always get along with people. Like, It's always been that big. So literally doing Scandalous Tales, it definitely did. I had already wanted to be somewhat of an entertainer. So just doing Scandalous Tales like made it come out even more. So I think I'm at the point to where if like my plans is to move to fucking Conyers, Georgia, and because right now that's like the hottest spot right now. Everybody thinks that moving to LA, you know, moving to New York, moving to Atlanta is like the hottest spot right now. No, it's not. It's Conyers, Georgia.
What's in Conyers, Georgia?
They film everything there.
Oh, really?
Tyler Perry films most of his stuff right there in Conyers, Georgia. No.
Good? You tap it out on me?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, God, you was cake.
So, I've always thought that I wanted to take 2 roads. Like, I understand if, you know, it take me a little time to, you know, like, finally get out there. But definitely who motivated me the most to make me realize is to not always pay attention to how old you are, especially when it comes to the entertainment history, is Tashi P. Henson.
Right.
Everybody knows her as Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of like went dark for a little while and you really didn't see her. And then boom, she's like 40 plus years old and she's doing everything right now. Like she is one of the hottest actresses right now on TV. Tashi P. Henson. She definitely like opened my eyes to sometimes it take a while to get to where you want.
Okay.
So she made me realize that shit, if I gotta do acting here for a few years and then go work over here for a few years and I do nothing and then boom, when I'm 40, I can say fuck y'all and retire and continue and finish doing movies, finish doing what the fuck I wanted to do.
So what would be a dream movie for you to do?
Man,
You do an action film like, I'm kicking ass and punching niggas in the face, bam, you got a gun and shit, chasing motherfuckers, you playing cop, chasing motherfuckers down. Like,
it would either have to be a love twisted movie.
love like Jason's lyric.
No, not as far as Jason's lyrics, but what is it? What is it? Like a love murder.
Love murder.
Yeah.
Like Fatal Attraction type shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It would definitely.
Would you be like the psycho girlfriend or something? Or like
I think so. Yeah.
Like obsessed.
Yep.
I can totally see you doing that. Like, you mine forever, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Or a romantic comedy. Like I can see myself doing romantic comedy or like a love.
In the romantic
murder.
comedy, would you be the lead or like the comedy relieves, like the friend, like the Wanda Sykes in the movie?
What is her? Yeah. And what is her name? She's in the. Oh my god, you probably not even gonna know this movie because it is like one of the weirdest movies ever. What's that singing movie?
Pitch Perfect.
Yes.
Oh,
Fat Amy.
Rebel Wilson.
I can definitely see myself doing like a Fat Amy. Like I'm funny and like love romantic. Cause she chased that motherfucker all around.
Never seen the movie, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I could probably.
That's all you.
Mm-hmm.
I can dig it.
But that's just about it. So yeah.
Okay.
Action, I'm not too sure.
You're not gonna do an action movie?
Mm-mm.
You don't want to hit nobody in the throat? Blow up some shit?
Nope.
Like, if I can do a movie, I do action. I don't know what I would play.
Because I feel like at the end of the day, if I was to go off and be famous and be an actress, Hollywood is not going to change my body.
I mean, shit, fuck Hollywood.
Exactly. It's not going to change my body. And they not about to put no chubby girl in no action movie.
I mean,
What's
put
yours?
yourself in it. Like, I'm not chasing niggas. If you're going for me, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, you like a drug kingpin.
Okay, I can see myself doing that.
You ain't gotta really like chase nobody, really like get jiggy with them. We might have to shank a bitch or something like prison movie.
Yes.
prison movies.
And since you say that, that's the weirdest thing ever since you say that. So I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice with a minor in forensic science.
Nice.
So my mom is like, you know, if this acting thing don't go right, you know, you're going to have to go get a job like everybody else. Okay, cool. I understand.
Right.
I understand. Like I said, if I got to go blue collar for a little while and then come back out, then that's what I'm going to have to do.
That's what I do. I got a regular day job.
Exactly. Somebody has asked me that while I was at work. They was like, ain't you Chantell from the show? And I was like, yeah. They was like, well, what are you doing here? I was like, yeah, I got a 9 to 5 just like everybody else.
Yo, it's funny. I got recognized at the Y one time. Fuck me up. He's like, you're Myke to me. And I was like, oh my God. Somebody right.
Right.
I know what the fuck
it was
to say.
exciting.
Oh God, I know what the
It
fuck to
was
say. Like,
exciting.
oh shit. Somebody recognizes me. Oh my God.
But my mom was just like, why don't you just go be a cop? And I'm like, no.
Like, no, they have to run, nigga. Fuck that.
Right. I'm not running no goddamn way.
Can't see nobody. First motherfucker run from me getting 2 to the leg.
Right. Never understood that.
Stop resisting.
They gonna be like, Bill, we watched your body cam. You didn't even run after the suspect. You didn't even run after the
I be
suspect.
pulling niggas over, taking their weed, I be clocking that shit. I
Right.
be a dirty cop. I be dirty. Y'all got some weed? Alright, give here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Man.
Hey, what kind of weed is this?
Right. Like, absolutely not. So, I mean, definitely, no. Could do it.
Not the profession for me. I don't pay attention to shit. I either got stabbed or shot.
Oh, gosh, me too.
I didn't pay attention. But my comedy take out, I don't have to worry about none of this shit. I get paid to do whatever the fuck I want, say what I want. So I'm still working on that shit. So,
That's always gonna be the goal, man.
I'm gonna quit the regular day job.
Right, I realize it is fucked up because this coronavirus that got to everybody. I've realized to myself that just working a 9 to 5 is not for me.
I couldn't perform at all.
So I'm just gonna have to hurry up and get this acting shit on the road. That's why my ass been ready to bounce up out of here, take my ass to Conyers, Georgia, get me a regular 9 to 5 again.
And start the process there.
Yeah, start the process there. My cousin tells me that they block off her street all the time.
Cause they shoot movies and shit.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So what you
And
gonna
I'm
go down there and do is just like go out there with your headshots and just throw them at the motherfuckers.
Right. Sleep outside the house.
Right.
Be like, please take a look at my book. Take a look at my book.
Get a job as an intern, fucking receptionist at Tyler Perry Studios.
Right.
Dropping your mixtape off everywhere you go. Oh man, that's just my mixtape right there. Yeah, you listen, you keep that though.
Get a restraining order at it too. Like, if y'all see her, don't let her in the building.
Now I was trying to holler at Tyler, man. Hey man, you listen to my mixtape, fam.
Man, but yeah, so
I bet DJs get mixtape to death.
well, yeah, but you know, Tyler Perry usually like. Okay, so you know how like the movies come out or whatever, and you can mainly tell where like a movie is shot. So right now, like the South is like Tyler Perry's avenue.
Mm.
You know,
he probably get like movie real to death then, like niggas throwing DVDs out the window. Hey, let me find. Nowhere, nigga. Hey, let me get 2 minutes. Hey, Tyler, hey, nigga, this the new Medea right. Hey, this the Medea right here, man. Right here, hey, right, I got you right here.
But the thing is, he used most of the time he used gospel music. So it's like, it's like damn.
I want to be that famous where niggas is coming up to me like, hey, it's my mixtape. That's when you know you made it. When motherfuckers is coming to you like, hey, let me get 5 minutes.
Yeah. See, my sister right now, I actually have a sister. Her name is Ashley. But she is known as Ashley X. You can actually listen to her music on Pandora.
Okay.
Right now, my sister, she is doing like, I never understood the music side. Like, really, and it was weird because my mom sings professionally.
Okay.
So, it's just like, I never understood the music thing. My mom sings, and actually Charlie Wilson is my uncle. So he sings too, and but there's like the only two that sing, and I was really close to them.
Okay.
But I can't sing for shit.
I mean, you know, this shit skips the generation. My brother raps.
I can't sing for shit.
Yeah. My auntie sings too. I can't sing either.
Man.
I try really hard though.
But my sister.
I throw down in the car by myself. Nigga.
Right.
I'll throw down in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, or in the shower. It's like concerts.
I mean, I'll try to.
I used to sing in the choir, but that's bad.
I did that for a little while too.
I think everybody sung in the choir once or twice.
Because you ain't major.
I hated that shit.
Yeah. But my sister Ashley, she raps.
Okay.
And it's so like when I hear her, I just be like,
okay.
I'm like, okay.
What's her name? Plug that shit.
Her name is Ashley X.
Ashley X. Shout out to my brother OG Narco. Check him out on Spotify.
But like her music is on Pandora, so you can find it on Pandora, Ashley X.
Okay.
So she's really good, but I was like, how do you understand music as well? And then like the more my personality came out as, you know, a kid and then a young adult into an actual adult, I was like, okay, I'm not supposed to rap or sing, but I know for a fact I can act my ass off.
Yeah. I can play crazy with that.
Right. And my little brother, he has a creative eye.
Okay.
Like he has a little group in college and they make like little sweaters and stuff.
Alright.
And I'd be like, oh bro, let me get a sweater. He'd be like, $45, honey.
Whoa.
I was like, oh, so you gonna charge your sister for a sweater? He's like, yes.
Hey man, I gotta get it. I
was like, what about the family discount? He was like, nah,
fam.
sis.
Nah, fam.
No.
My babies can eat discounts.
So I mean, couldn't get into the music thing, but when I hear it, it's amazing.
Oh yeah,
It's some shit I can't.
I like
do.
listening to it all day. I don't want to do that shit.
And see, I listen to everything.
Okay, what's in your CD player right now? Is it MP3?
I have a shuffle on Pandora.
Shuffle. Okay, who's on your Pandora list?
Dang. So the newest that I just downloaded or that I just started listening to was Suki Hana.
Okay.
From Love and Hip Hop.
Okay, that's new.
Miami.
Okay.
She like the modern day Trina. I mean, she real cool.
Right.
I listen to her. I'm listening to her when, you know, I'm on my way to the club and shit. So
Get you going.
yeah. What is the other one?
Yes, girl, who else you listening to?
So when I'm listening to my white music, I'm listening to Fly Leaf.
Okay.
Really cool band, love them, rock metal type shit.
Oh, okay.
Really cool. And then I mean, of course, I listen to my uncle every now and then.
Hey, you head banging, nigga. You in her head banging.
And they're singing my soul out. And they're singing my soul out.
Sorry, when I listen to white music, I've been listening to like
Taylor Swift.
Or Linkin Park. But I like old school bands like Limp Bizkit, Sum 41, Sugar Coat.
Dixie Chicks.
Not really, no. Not a lot of Dixie Chicks.
Goodbye Earl was my son.
Evanescence is hard.
Yes, I love her too.
Kobe Kalite, I like her. She cool.
Adele, I love her voice. Adele. And Sam Smith. Like, honey.
When he was doing the James Bond shit, yeah.
Honey,
when
that
he
was
singing
my...
Writings on the Wall, I fuck with Sam Smith. But I like Lil Elton John too. So I'm like, I kind of listen to a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying?
Willie Nelson?
I have not listened to his music.
What?
You know, here's the thing about me in country. Don't listen to it. Nothing against country, it just ain't for me. Lil Nas X is about as good as it gets for me. About as close as it gets. Sorry.
Man, he smoked hella weed.
I know. We can. I would totally love to hang out with Willie Nelson all fucking day. Fam, just don't sing. We can hang out, kick it all day.
Right.
Like, I'm all for it.
His
Totally
music
hang it.
is
Willie,
good.
if you see this shit, we can totally kick it. Just leave the guitar at the house. Man. You don't have to. I know you tired of singing any fucking way. So, you ain't got to sing when you kick it with me. But I would say that to like a lot of people that I wouldn't mind kicking with. I just don't want to listen to your music. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean.
But yeah, I mean, it's a mixture of shit in my playlist.
Like, I'd love to hang out with Beyonce, but she wouldn't have to sing. Just talk.
Who wouldn't want Beyonce to sing if you was chilling with Beyonce?
I'm like, you don't have to.
No, you don't have to.
I would want her to.
Right.
I wouldn't want. I'm not saying I wouldn't. Like, okay, go ahead and sing, but I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna ask you. I ain't trying to sing for real quick. Like, no, nigga, I know you tired of doing that shit. Like, goddamn.
Considerate, very considerate.
You know what I'm saying? But only with like things like that. Because if I was hanging out with like Sky Black, like I know you fuck for a living, but you finna give me some pussy right now.
I don't even know who's that.
She's a porn star.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
That would be the only time I would be like, you gotta, hey, you know what you're here for. Like, you know what time it is.
Man.
Like, you don't have like you don't watch porn and be like, you know what, if I was in the room
I don't remember their name.
Right, okay, you know it be that way.
Okay, let me tell you, the only people that, okay, so, boom.
Don't make me seem like I'm a pervert and I'm like that to where I remember motherfuckers' names, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so Mr. Marcus actually used to be my favorite.
And, okay.
But
No
that
homo,
was like-
I know who that is.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Like now, it's the old school.
But I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, if you was out somewhere, Mr. Marcus was like, what's up? You like, nigga, what's up?
I don't know if I'd be like, nigga, what's up? But I'd be like, you're that nigga. Oh, yes, I watch your shit all the time.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm sure.
Mm-mm.
If you left with Mr. Marcus, y'all not finna go fucking do a
No.
science experiment.
Mm-mm. No.
That's what I'm saying.
I like bitches. No.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, absolutely not.
Mr. Marcus, though.
If you meet Mr. Marcus, you gonna let him do you?
I'm not a fan of his.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I get it. But no, not this gay girl. Not this gay girl. I can understand that from like a straight point of view, but not this gay woman right now.
Okay, well, who do you find attractive? This in Hollywood, everybody would know.
Shit, Taji B. Henson. Right now, oh Lord.
You did that.
Regina Hall.
I did that too. She's nice. She's nice. Neil all day.
Yeah. Jada.
So now? Really? You gotta think about Sanaa? That's a question?
You would have to you would have to show me her like.
What do you mean?
I
You
don't really. If you
love
show
and
me-
basketball.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Oh yeah,
I was
definitely.
gonna say, like, what the fuck, dude?
Even when she cut off all her hair, she was still beautiful. Even when she shaved the whole shit off, she was still beautiful. I was like, damn.
Okay, so let me hit you with some movie trivia. Paid in Full or Belly?
Paid in full.
Good answer.
My nigga, paid in full.
I'm not, no disrespect, X, but you know,
Shit.
Paid in Full.
He said at the end of the day, when I get out, I'm still be the king. Like, nigga, you gotta go to jail for like 20 years, motherfucker. Give it up. Like, nigga, give it up. And then I cried when they killed them 2 girls in that house. I was like, y'all ain't have to do them bitches
Really
like
didn't
that.
have to. Okay. State property or shotters?
State property.
State property?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mini single over Damian Marley?
Mm.
Do you remember shotters?
Mm-mm.
Okay, you don't remember shotters, and that really is a bad comparison.
Okay. Well, no, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was born in 92.
Okay, State Property, Paper Soldiers. It's pretty much the same fucking movie. It's just got Kevin Hart in one of them. Same goddamn people.
The one with Kevin Hart. My young ass.
So,
I mean, I done seen a few of them. Like, it's some movies that I didn't see, but I just don't remember. Like,
okay, so what kind of movies do? Because I was trying to.
South Central.
Because I was trying to do like classic hood movies that everybody's fucking singing. Okay, South
Central.
Boys in the Hood.
South Central.
Over Boys in the Hood?
Hell yeah.
Really? OG Bobby Johnson over fucking Doughboy?
First of all, they messed me up when they killed Ricky. They didn't have to do him like that. They didn't have to do him.
They didn't have to do more like that.
They didn't have to do him like that. He could have went to the NFL and took her his family.
I mean, but his fam shot his son in the back in South Central.
Damn.
Little dude got shot in the back.
I remember the little kid.
They put, I don't know. I've seen Boys in the Hood more.
His ass shouldn't have been stealing. But like I said, South Central is like, I don't know. I think the reason why I choose that one is because that's the one that I remember. Like, I watched that when I was really, really, really young. I didn't watch Boys in the Hood until I was like 15.
Okay. All right, I got it. Okay. Goodfellas, Godfather.
Damn.
That's tough.
Damn.
I know what I would choose.
Damn. Godfather's it's Al Capone in it, right? Or no? No, that's Scarface. My bad.
That Al Capone is something else. That's Untouchables. Al
Mixed
Capone is Untouchables.
Yeah, got them mixed up. My bad. What was the movie choices again?
Goodfellas and Godfather.
Goodfellas.
Good choice. I was gonna say Goodfellas too. I was gonna say that too.
Goodfellas. Definitely Goodfellas. Scarface is another good one.
It is.
Yeah.
Or Scarface or Casino.
Damn. That's a hard one. Cause Casino was the shit.
Yeah, Casino was a good movie.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was in love with his wife. That bitch didn't give a fuck about shit.
God, she was on point.
She was like, yeah, you gonna have to buy me this.
I just don't like the way they did my man Pesci. Like, they didn't have to beat him with a bat like that. That was unnecessary.
That was unnecessary.
That was really unnecessary.
Do you remember what he did?
I know what he did, but still, that was unnecessary. They could have just hit him. They could have just shot him in the back of the head like they did in Goodfellas. They didn't have to beat him like that. It's disrespectful.
Well, he shouldn't have did what he did.
I mean, whatever.
But I mean, hey.
This has been fun, man. I appreciate you coming out hanging out with me.
I'm mad I missed it last time because, I mean, well, no, my co-counterpart is no longer alive, so ain't too much I can answer.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling about the show so far? Like, what's your insight? You know, what do you think?
I definitely think it could go far. I don't know. I don't think I will actually have like a full opinion on Scandalous Tales until after I'm done with season 2. Like, once I see season 2, I will definitely be able to give like a good review on it.
Okay.
So far, how I feel about it, it is definitely better.
Okay.
The quality is better. The mics is better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got some equipment upgrades and shit? Like, oh, you got some new shit. Oh, you got to get these mics, nigga. Hold on. Wait till you hear this sound, nigga.
You don't know how many times they be like, well, you got to lift your shirt up and put the mic over here and the mic be under your boob and in your hair. Like, no. So, but the sound is definitely better. The quality is better.
I like the opening scene. Credits, I like.
Yes.
I've always like, even
better.
in the first season, I always like the opening scene credits. That's pretty cool, which I do. I've always been impressed with that.
Yeah, I definitely love the beginning too. Like, she's put a lot. Like, we all have.
Yeah, you can tell y'all work fucking hard. Like, between all of this stuff that you guys put into it, you know, you can tell the work shows that you guys try really fucking hard, and I appreciate it. I'm like I said, I'm a fan. I love it. I I'm all for it and I support it. And I want to thank you for being on the show and taking time out and hanging out with me.
Well, thank you for having me.
No problem. Always a pleasure. You more than welcome
Me
to come
too.
back at any time. Anything you want to say to the people before we close?
Chantell from Scandalous Tale says, wash your hands, wash your ass, and you won't get the virus. The end.
Damn. And before I get you out of here, I want to ask you, I always ask my guests, name of the show is ChiLLin WiT, and if you could chill with anybody in the world, live, dead, don't matter, famous, whoever, who would you want to chill with and why? Tupac.
Find out. I want to know who's trying.
He would know, right?
I really do. Like, my nigga, who did you see did it? Like, or shit, answer the question, are you alive?
Where you at, nigga? Right. We know you around here some damn well. Well, again, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me here.
And this will conclude another episode of ChiLLin WiT. Y'all know who it is the joke god, Myke the comedian, aka greatest to ever do it. And we out of here.